Today the UK celebrates 70 years of Her Majesty the Queen's reign. And what better way to do it than on one of the most iconic streets in the UK itself. Today we're on Blackpool Promenade. Welcome to the United Kingdom Attraction Channel. Yes, hello and welcome to the United Kingdom Attraction Channel. It is the 2nd of June 2022 and we are here at Blackpool Promenade. I say we. Joining me today is Adam Hampton.
Yet again.
Yet again. We're not accompanied by your two girls today though.
No, child free today.
Child free today.
For the rest of this week anyway.
For the rest of this weekend. I say weekend, it is a long bank holiday weekend. So it's Thursday today. So we're going to be at Blackpool Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we're trying to do as much as we can. Today, or on this vlog, we're going to be doing the entire promenade. So we're going to try and start at the cenotaph behind me. An interesting fact. When was this constructed, Adam?
1923.
1923. We didn't just Google that on Wikipedia.
Yeah, you did.
But yeah, 1923, and it celebrates the glorious dead of World War I, but it actually now sort of commemorates, not celebrates should I say, everyone that's lost their lives or dedicated their lives to conflict, not just the World War I, but World War II and all of the modern day conflicts as well. So we're starting here at the cenotaph, and we're going to make our way down, all the way down to Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and trying to touch on as many different attractions as we can that Blackpool Promenade has to offer. And I'm just going to mention quickly, I will mention the piers and Madame Tussauds, the Sea Life Centre and a few other attractions on the promenade, but I'm going to go into more depth on a different vlog about the different three piers. So each pier will have a different vlog. I have done it in the past, but I'm going to redo it to see all the differences since I last was here. And I'm also going to do a Madame Tussauds and a Sea Life Centre, a Blackpool Tower and a Coral Island, I think. So we've got quite a few going on. There's also going to be a Pleasure Beach vlog, but we're going to be at the Pleasure Beach on Saturday, and they're going to have a late night riding day, so that's going to be really good as well. We're also, possibly I might review the celebrations for the Platinum Jubilee. It is Platinum, isn't it? If I'm getting this right.
Well, you said it was Diamond.
I said it was Diamond, but no, it's definitely Platinum. So we'll be reviewing what Blackpool has to offer for that. However, this will be a one-off because it's not every weekend that there's a Platinum Jubilee going on. In fact, there'll not be another one for definitely in our lifetimes. Well, no one knows. It just depends how long she's going to go. We might have another one when she breaks 80. Do you think she's going to get that far? Who knows? So we're literally, like I say, the cenotaph's behind us. I'm just going to pan the camera around and walk over. The North Pier is literally in front of us. So the North Pier, ironically, gets its name because it's the most northernly pier here at Blackpool, and it's also the longest pier. And I would also mention the North Pier, in my opinion, is more catered to the older generation. It doesn't have the funfair at the end of the pier. It does have a few attractions, and I am going to touch on them, but not in this vlog. But I just wanted just to see the North Pier. It is having a little bit of construction work done at the front, and also all these railings. And I didn't know if you've seen the UK events group. Blackpool Pride is next week, so Blackpool Pride will be held in this area. So if you're wanting to get down, get yourself out of Blackpool Pride. And you can just see the tower in the background there as well. So we're going to make our way down the promenade. Are you excited, Adam?
Can't wait.
Can't wait. He's never been, well, you have been to Blackpool, but you've never actually experienced the promenade.
No.
I don't know how this is possible. He's been to Blackpool but not experienced the promenade. So it's going to be exciting for Adam, a first for Adam, but definitely not a first for me. I've been here many times, over literally, I think every year of my life I've been to Blackpool. Sometimes multiple occasions. So we are going to be chopping and throwing because we're going to be doing separate vlogs like the North Pier, which I'm about to do now. So if you want to stay tuned and want to see that one, get yourself over to the North Pier vlog, and then Central and South. But we're also, if you stay on this vlog, we'll make our way down and see all the different attractions that Blackpool Promenade has to offer. So just as we go up the promenade, or down the promenade, whichever way you want, I'm going to say up, I did mention, Adam's saying down, that I was going to mention attractions, but also just in front of me is the new Premier Inn and the new tram sort of, I don't know what you would call it, tram sort of offshoot. It does go up Talbot Road and end. It will terminate at the new Holiday Inn, which is currently under construction. So this is a massive investment at Blackpool. The building to the right with the clock is Blackpool Town Council. So they have stumped up a lot of money for this new tram. I don't know what you would call it, an offshoot, what another word for a terminus, I don't know. But basically the trams did used to just go up and down the promenade, which you can see, there is one over there. One terminating at Stargate and the other one at Fleetwood Ferry. But now they do go all the way up to the new Holiday Inn, which is under construction, which used to be the old Wilkinson's building. They are investing a hell of a lot of money into Blackpool, and it's really good to see. And the Art Deco design of that Premier Inn really, really suits the area. So I think it's a really good addition for Blackpool as a whole. So now we're going to make our way down. Like I did say, we have touched on the North Pier. You can go and check out my vlog on the North Pier for more information about that. But we're going to head down the world famous Blackpool Promenade. It is very busy. It's touching about 1 o'clock now, 1:30. So
Quarter past 2.
It's 2:15. It's touching 2:15 here at Blackpool, so it is sort of peak time now. And like I say, it is the Platinum Jubilee, so extra busy because there is sort of, I don't know what they're doing. I know there's definitely a laser show and firework display later on tonight. I think that's at 9 o'clock at the Blackpool Tower, so we're going to probably head towards the comedy carpet for that. But they've definitely got a stage over at the comedy carpet and a few huts, so it'll be interesting to see what they've all done for the Platinum Jubilee. But overall, it's a really, really good day here at Blackpool, isn't it, Adam?
Lovely.
And the building that you can see, which is one of the only buildings on the right-hand side of the tram tracks as we're coming down the Blackpool Promenade, or coming up as Adam says, is the wedding chapel. So you can actually get married here. It is a new addition. I say new, it was when they redone the promenade here at Blackpool and reclaimed some land, they built this wedding chapel. And I do think it is a good addition. It does seem to be really, really busy, especially in the summer, but a lot of weddings do take place here. So if you do want to get married in the shadow of the world famous Blackpool Tower, you can get married here at the wedding chapel. I don't know what the prices are, but I can assume they're not going to be cheap. So
Maybe
yeah.
you want the Vegas diner for your reception afterwards.
Yes, you can go to the Vegas diner. And I do want to touch on the heritage trams. So that is a heritage tram stop there, which I'm zooming in on. So as well as the up-to-date modern trams, the double-deckers and the single-storey heritage trams are still running. They're sort of a charity base, so they don't really make much money. It's all through charity work and donations, but they do try and make a little bit through operating the trams up and down the tram line, and I think it is really good that they've kept the old trams running. Adam went, God, the trams are old here at Blackpool. I was like, yes, that is a heritage tram, that isn't the new up-to-date modern Bombardier trams. But it is good that they've kept them going. So if you do want to ride on a heritage tram, make sure you get yourself to the heritage tram stops and not the up-to-date modern ones, which will only cater for the new Bombardier trams. So I think next stop is going to be the Blackpool Tower and the comedy carpet, so we'll see you over there, guys. So we have arrived at the comedy carpet in front of the world famous Blackpool Tower. We have just been informed that there is going to be a heritage tram parade in honour of the Platinum Jubilee. So we're going to stick around. In 10 minutes the tram parade is going to go past. I'm hoping we're going to get some great footage of the trams. I think it's pretty good because we were just mentioning the heritage trams, so hopefully we'll get some great footage of some of the heritage trams that Blackpool has on offer when you do come here. And also they have got a stage, I did mention this, so I don't know what's going to be on at the stage. I will try and find out some of the acts which are going to be on the stage, but they've got all the deck chairs out, all the stripy deck chairs, very quintessentially British, quintessentially seaside British. Are you excited about the heritage tram parade, Adam? The sarcasm is dripping. But no, I think it'll be really, really good. And hopefully, for all you tram lovers, I'll try and get some great footage of them going past. So I'm going to get
front row seats.
Front row seats here.
Push these old biddies out there again.
Push them in front of them. So we'll see you hopefully at the heritage tram parade.
Afternoon, everybody! If you've got a flag on a bit of bunting, wave it in the air! There we go, hello! Well, a very good afternoon. Welcome to Blackpool on Platinum Jubilee weekend. We have got a spectacular afternoon planned for you. It's so good to see you all here this afternoon.
I think everything's transpiring against
Just a few minutes ago at the Pleasure Beach, our huge heritage tram parade got underway, and very soon they will be arriving right in front of the world famous Blackpool Tower. So get your cameras ready, they will be here very soon. So get your cameras ready, they will pause outside the Blackpool Tower for you to take some photographs. Something we haven't done before. And inside the trams, well, we've got some very special guests. We've got the likes of SpongeBob, Peter Rabbit. I mean, we're talking VIPs. We may not have Her Majesty, but you know, the mascots will make a kind of a close second. So then we'll be joining us here on the comedy carpet this afternoon. So good to see you all so busy. Now, as I mentioned, it is our big family picnic from 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Well done.
Entertainment.
Good, wasn't it? The heritage trams of Blackpool. What do you think about that, Adam?
Brilliant. thrilling.
It was thrilling. I tell you what, there is some really, really good heritage trams. We've got fishermen friends here. There's a few more which we're going to try and get when they go past. They've all stopped and paused outside Blackpool Tower for about 5 to 10 minutes. The what tower?
Eiffel Tower.
The Eiffel Tower. No, that well and truly is the Blackpool Tower. Speaking of the Blackpool Tower, that is probably one of the most iconic attractions here at Blackpool. Clues in the name, the Blackpool Tower. It is 518 feet tall, so if you want to take a trip up to the top of the tower, you can do. It is a Merlin operated attraction now, so if you do have a Merlin annual pass, you can get into the tower completely free of charge, but remember to pre-book. We are going to be doing a review on the tower, so I'm not going to touch too much on it as we go past, but definitely one of the main attractions here on Blackpool Promenade. So we have got the stage over there, that's what you can hear in the background. I'm trying to shout over it and try to steal the limelight here. How dare she. So we're going to make our way even further down the promenade to see what more attractions Blackpool Promenade has to offer. So the next building, or should I say, well, the next building technically is the Wetherspoons, but this building, the big black and full of glass building, which has the Wild West Diner at the bottom, and also has one of the new bars called Spy Bar, or Spy Glass, sorry, which is a bar, is also going to be home to Blackpool's first 5-star hotel. So this is going to be the first for Blackpool, a 5-star hotel. I don't know when it's scheduled to open, but it was supposed to be called the Sands venue, so whether it's going to be called that still or the Sands Hotel, it's unknown, but there you go, the Spy Glass Bar, which does look really, really classy. We might have to get in there later on. And also it's going to be home to Blackpool's museum, which is going to be on the side here, on the right hand side, next to Coral Island. So I don't know when the museum's going to be opening, but hopefully that'll be a good addition to Blackpool as well, which will celebrate all of Blackpool's culture and history, dating right back from its beginning. And of course the next building, many people will know this and have had fond memories of Coral Island. Coral Island is the biggest amusement here at Blackpool, and in my opinion it is the best. It is absolutely massive, full of all what Blackpool is nostalgic for, the 2p, the 10p machines, bingo. You've got the 18+ area, you've got lots of different rides and attractions in there as well. It's definitely a really good area to go to, or attraction to go to, especially if it's raining. So if it is raining here at Blackpool, get yourself into Coral Island, because it's just got that much to do. And you can get your famous stick of rock.
So we're going to have our fortunes read.
Oh, Adam wants his fortune tell. I'm not getting my fortune tell.
Yeah, I'm going to walk out without paying and see them coming.
But no, so we are going to do a review on Coral Island. We're going to probably do that tomorrow. So if you want to know more about Coral Island and the amusements inside and all the different attractions inside of Coral Island, please stay tuned for that. And it's probably worth a mention to please subscribe if you're watching this. It makes a massive difference to the channel, so please subscribe and like, comment, and give me and Adam some great feedback. It's always good to get some good feedback, isn't it?
Makes my day.
He just lives for it.
Keeps me going.
The next attraction is the Golden Mile Amusements. Now the Golden Mile Amusements, I don't know how long it's going to be here for. There is a mile. Oh, how long? Another one of Adam's amazing jokes. But yeah, back onto the Golden Mile Amusements. We have got a massive £300 million development going on behind the Golden Mile Amusements and the Sea Life. I mean, it's all been hush-hush, but there is going to be a flying theatre, there's going to be an indoor market, there's going to be lots and lots of different rides and attractions. So I don't know if the Golden Mile, this might be the end of it, or if this is going to be staying. It's unknown, but in my opinion the Golden Mile Amusements is just a standard amusement. If you were going to go, I would probably end up at Coral Island, to be fair. So maybe it might be not a bad thing if it does end up becoming something else in the future. Especially if £300 million is going to be spent on the promenade. We do want to see updates every now and then. And it's just completely intensive here because the next building is another really good attraction, especially if it's raining, and that is Sea Life Blackpool. And it is absolutely huge. If you've been at any Sea Life centres, this is one of the biggest. It is massive. It has a massive shark tank, and you can go in, and it's under the sharks because there's a tunnel. And something, speaking of hush hush, underneath Sea Life, so which is actually on the ground floor, you can just see the blue sort of boarding. This is going to be a new attraction for 2022. It is not been confirmed what it's actually going to be, but it definitely is under Sea Life, and it will be a Merlin attraction. Merlin owns Sea Life, so if you do have a Merlin pass, you can get into the Sea Life Centre completely free of charge as well. Sticking with the Sea Life Centre, Adam's got another amazing joke. Come on, Adam, give us it.
What's the best way to communicate with a fish?
The best way to communicate with a fish?
Drop it a line.
Drop it a line. Oh, I thought he was going to walk into that pool there.
Wishful thinking.
Looking at them firefighters. So, another attraction was the Star Trek exhibition. I don't know if that is in still operation, because you used to... It's where the blue board is now, so it's looking unlikely. So maybe that is going to be part of the new attraction under Sea Life. But they haven't changed the boarding yet, so I'm unsure about that. And that did used to be the Doctor Who museum. So if you can remember that, that was really good. I used to be a Doctor Who fan and used to love going into the Doctor Who museum. But then recently became the Star Trek exhibition. But it seems to be closed, so maybe that is going to be part of the new attraction under Sea Life. And next door is another amusement arcade. It is Funland. Funland is good because it has the bowling upstairs, so if you want to go bowling, you can go in Funland and get the bowls. It also has prize bingo, and of course all the different amusements that...
Also getting up and down the pier, what Michael took earlier, his famous carriage.
Oh yeah, there's Cinderella. Mackenzie there. Oh, he's got the joke now. The penny's dropped. And of course, there's lots of fish and chip shops, ice creams on the Blackpool Promenade, so you can always get your traditional fish and chips and ice cream. I would recommend in particular ice cream, but it's not that one. That one's Scoop. That one's good for different flavours. But if you want an Italian ice cream, further down the promenade, I will show you. It is incredible. In my opinion, one of the best in the UK, never mind just Blackpool. And the next attraction is Peter Rabbit Explore and Play. So that is brand new for the 2022 season. It is sort of catered, well, definitely catered to the younger audience, but they will love Peter Rabbit, so definitely worth getting in there if you've got a younger kid. And that is inside the Madame Tussauds building. So I'll just wait for this bus to go past, number 68 Blackpool Market. So here is Madame Tussauds Blackpool. It is one of only 2 Madame Tussauds in the UK, the other one being in London. So here is some of the famous plastic waxworks. We've got the Marvel, which was new I think for 2020, or 2021 it was. We've got Her Majesty herself. We've got Coronation Street, you can have a pint in the Rover's Returns.
Which we will be doing.
Ed Sheeran. And I believe RuPaul has arrived at Blackpool's Madame Tussauds for the 2022 season. So we are going to be going into Blackpool Madame Tussauds. That will be on a separate vlog. But if you want to know more about the Madame Tussauds Blackpool, please watch that vlog and support the channel. And keep it along the Blackpool Promenade. I'm moving along, should we say, is another amusement arcade. It is Happy Days. Happy Days, it's a smaller amusement arcade, but it's still got all the nostalgic machines, the 10p, the 2p, the ticket machines as well. It is one of the last amusements. It's not the last, but one of them. We've then got Tower Gifts. Tower Gifts was rumoured to be getting demolished and making way for apartments. It is a really, really good gift shop. So if you are coming along the Blackpool Promenade, get yourself into Tower Gifts for your famous, some may say tacky, Blackpool gifts. I'm sure Adam will be getting loads later on. Yeah. And of course, we're going to cross back over the tram line because we've hit the next pier, which is the Central Pier.
Why does it get that name?
I know, I wonder why it gets that name, Adam. Believe it or not, it gets the Central Pier name because it is the pier which is in between the two.
Oh, that's interesting.
That is very interesting.
It appears to be in between.
Here we go. The Blackpool Central Pier is, I would say, a lot more thrill intensive, but not quite as much as South Pier. South Pier seems to have a lot more thrill rides, but this one has definitely more than the North Pier.
Bloody noisy.
It is very noisy. Hopefully you can hear us. Another thing for the Central Pier is we are going to be doing a vlog on that. I have mentioned we're going to be doing the free vlogs for the different free piers. So if you want to know more about the Central Pier, please go and check that vlog out. I will say that the Central Pier is the one with the Ferris wheel, so if you want to get your trip on the big wheel, get yourself to the Central Pier. It is only going to be here for one more year. This is the last year of the current Ferris wheel, and then it is going to be taken down and replaced with an even bigger one for the 2023 season. So we're going to get a trip, we're going to get a ride, should I say, on this Ferris wheel to say goodbye to it, because it has been here a long, long time. But that is going to be in the Central Pier vlog. So if you want to see more of that, go over there and check that out now, guys. But if you're not going to do that, we're going to stick with the promenade. So I'm going to have a little bit more walk down the promenade and see what other attractions are here at Blackpool.
I know you guys were heading somewhere north or south before you decided to stay and watch this. I hope it was a good idea. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the top and I'm going to run as fast as I can through these, but not arms first. You see, for me to get through hurdle 3, I've got to be moving at 20 miles an hour. So if I jump through them, I'm not going to be moving fast enough. So I'm going to do this leg first. In the splits, fold my body in half, try to get through 20 jagged teeth, then 28 nines, without taking any skin off my back, without trimming my sack, and keep going to the ring of fire, which is 20 hanging balls of fire, and I do not want to make that 22 hanging balls of fire. So people, when I get to the top, I'm going to ask you all for a bit of support, a bit of clapping, a bit of cheering. The louder you make it, the better I feel, the better I feel, the better I run. So, my life, your hands. Hang on, hang on, hang on. How about we try this all together? Everyone together, show me once that you're going to be a great crowd, and I'll give you a great show. Let me hear you, make some noise. Okay, here we go. Yep. I'm doing it blindfolded. Now, I'm the only man in the world who's ever done this blindfolded, and I need your help, because for me to stay in a straight line, I rely on the sound. That's why I ask you guys to make such a lot of noise in a minute, so I can stay in the middle. Knowing where the hurdles are, that takes a lot of work, years and years of practice. So let me ask you a quick question. If you're ready, and if you're with me, everyone, Blackpool together, let me hear you say yes. Good answer. Ready for this? Keep it going.
So as we work down the promenade, we've got Golden Mile Gifts and Souvenirs. That is a really good gift shop, if you can get in there. What was that? Oh yeah, we've got the Beach Patrol Rescue going there.
Pamela Anderson driving it.
Pamela Anderson. I don't know if you did see the footage of the street, sort of, what would you call it?
Street entertainer.
Street entertainer, yes, that. He was, I don't know if it was worth 5 minutes of my time, but Blackpool is famous for its street entertainment. It's a bit like York in that regard, so it's completely free of charge, I suppose, so I can't really complain. But if you do want to support him, there is donations that can be given. And he just like £5, he said.
Yeah.
And he was driving a Jaguar, so he's definitely not doing that bad for himself. And then we've got another amusement arcade. What is that?
Silcox.
Silcox.
Yeah.
Silcox Fun Palace. Although the fun,
Silcox Palace.
yeah, it was fun.
It's not fun anymore.
It was fun, but it's not anymore. I don't know what's happened to that. I don't know if it was the storm which has damaged it, but it's definitely been damaged. It is just another standard amusement arcade, which there is plenty. Speaking of amusement arcade, we've got one of the last ones on the promenade, which is the carousel. So I've not actually been in the carousel either, but it is, just looking from the outside, another standard amusement arcade as well. I don't know if the pool ball and the 10-pin bowling on the right hand side there is anything to go off, but if that is the case, then I'm assuming there is bowling in that one, but I don't know that for definite. And to be fair, it looks more like a fish and chip shop than an arcade now. And then of course we've got Pat's 10p prize bingo. I mean, it doesn't come much better than that, guys. I mean, we're living for it, aren't we? 10p for a bingo strip. That is pretty good. And it's not only bingo, it is prize bingo, so get yourself a Pat's bingo. And I think we've got a karaoke bar. Lots of different sort of fast food chains, burgers, fish and chips, hot dogs, donuts. We've got it all here. And if I pan over at the beach, this area is a lot more chilled. They did update the promenade, like I said, a few years ago, so it is a lot better. The the tram line has all been tarmac, because that used to just be slabs. So it doesn't make it a lot more smoother journey when you're travelling on the trams, especially when you're on the Bombardier trams. They're just that much smoother. And I think the last sort of amusement at this end is the Slot of Fun. It is a really, really small amusement, but yeah, that is probably, I would say, the last one before you start and get to the Lucky Star towards the Pleasure Beach. So it's just a small amusement arcade. I have actually been in that one, but it is just a standard amusement arcade, which I would say is like one of the most common things in Blackpool. And there we go, the Fleetwood Ferry tram there. So we're now going to make our way up. There isn't actually that much now after the Slot of Fun in regard to entertainment and attractions until we start and get to the South Pier. If there is anything that flags up, we'll put it in the vlog. But mainly it is just sort of hotels, maybe the odd bar. We'll have the Manchester bar, which is where the tram interchange was, where you could see all the heritage trams coming onto the main line. And that is where the main depot, if you go down there, that's where you can go to the football stadium down past the Manchester bar. But what I might do is head onto the beach now, so you can see how the promenade has been changed with all the steps down onto the sand. So we'll head over there now, guys. And I did promise you that would be on the beach, and here we are. It's a lovely beach, isn't it? It is beautiful because it has actually won one of the awards of one of the best beaches in the UK. So it is an award-winning beach. It is really clean, and actually you can see like it's almost like blue water, which is always a good sign. Blackpool does pride themselves and try to keep their beaches lovely and clean. And I don't know if you heard when we were up at where the tower was on the comedy carpet, they did, every time it was coming on the 10 hour, to keep picking up your litter or put your litter in the bin. to try and respect the town as much as you can. So if you are coming to Blackpool, please, please, please put your litter away or take it home with you instead of just discarding it like these people have, whoever they were. Because it not only does it help the environment, it just helps us as well. It's not very nice. It's nappies. Lovely. But yeah, try and take your litter home or put it in the bin. There's plenty of bins provided by Blackpool Council, so try and use them. But you can see the iconic big one in the background.
You can also see the slingshot which we're about to go on.
And we are not going on that. We are not going on that. But an interesting thing, the slingshot is up for sale. So maybe this will be the last year of the slingshot in operation on the South Pier. But we will get over there for you.
And therefore we will have to make sure that we get a go.
Is that right?
See you there.
You'll not see me there. We'll see Adam there.
You can go on no strings attached.
Oh, is that another one of your jokes? But so we'll see you over at the South Pier. See you there. So we've made it down to the South Pier. That was some walk, wasn't it?
That wasn't too bad, I thought.
It's been complaining the whole way. Yes, you have. It is quite a walk. I don't know how far quite it is from the north to the South Pier, but it's definitely not a Sunday stroll. But if you do want to come between the two piers, or the three piers, or different attractions, like I say, the trams run all the way down the promenade, so you don't need to walk. It is really good exercise, it saves the environment. But if you don't want to walk, you can get the tram or a bus, or a princess or prince cart, or horse-drawn cart. Now, so the South Pier behind us seems to be getting a lot of work done. I'll just show you a little bit. So they've got the scaffold up on the front, and the facade used to be blue, I think I remember. It's now grey, so I don't know if they're going to keep the grey. I mean, it does seem to work.
It looks well, I think.
So yeah, they might have to change the red underneath after they've done that. Maybe they'll do it at the top first when the scaffold's up, and then they're going to change it up a little bit. And then obviously you've got the casino building and the Sandcastles building all in one. So we'll get over there later. And then you've got the Velvet Coaster, which is where the Lucky Star used to be, which is now a new Wetherspoons. Say new, it's been here for 3 or 4 years now. And the Lucky Star has moved over here. So the Lucky Star is still going, the amusement arcade next to Pablo's Fish and Chip shop. So if you want to get yourself into the Lucky Star, you can, but the bowling is no longer there, which is a shame. I used to go to the Lucky Star, used to go upstairs into the bowling. It is now the Velvet Coaster at Wetherspoons. It is one of the biggest Wetherspoons I have ever seen, but it's got a great atmosphere, and it is often chock-a-block. And you can see one of the princess carts there. That was a pink one. But yeah, the Velvet Coaster, it is really successful, but I do miss the Lucky Star. But without further ado, we're gonna continue down the promenade. Like I say, get some more footage of Sandcastles building, which was, or still is, I think, currently the biggest indoor water park in the UK. But that is soon to be overtaken by one that is getting built in Manchester. And it would be great to review the one in Manchester when it is opened. However, it's just whether we'll get permission to film inside a water park, which can be a little bit iffy with kids, and also a waterproof camera. But I do have my GoPro now, so no excuses. And maybe the audio will be a little bit meh. But without further ado, let's continue down the promenade and see what different attractions Blackpool has to offer. So we are nearly at the end of our promenade trip. I've finally got it. There's a few bloopers in there, mate. But yeah, so we're just outside the water park, Sandcastles. You can see all of the water slides there. That blue one is actually a water roller coaster, and these are Montezuma, and I can't remember what the other one was. Aztec Falls, I think. And I definitely recommend the water park. If you are gonna come to Blackpool, definitely go to the water park. It is, like I say, it was the biggest in the UK. I don't know if the Manchester one is open yet, but that is definitely going to replace Sandcastles as the biggest in the UK. I think it's actually the biggest in Europe when it opens. Just across the road is Blackpool Pleasure Beach's Crazy Golf, and of course next to that is Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and that is probably one of the main attractions here at Blackpool. Definitely, if you are coming to Blackpool, it is a must to get inside Pleasure Beach. I mean, Adam's been in there now. What do you think of Pleasure Beach?
I loved it. Really enjoyed it. But
you were really shocked, actually, weren't you?
I was well impressed.
Yeah, like impressed.
Although the big one wasn't open last time, however, it is this time.
Well, let's hope. Don't jinx it.
I know, it better be open tomorrow, so.
Yeah, and also further down, we're going to stop here at Pleasure Beach. Further down, there is a few things like Ripley's, believe it or not, actually is in the Pleasure Beach's ground. Sometimes when you do go to Pleasure Beach, you can get, I'm not saying free tickets, but discounted tickets for the Ripley's, believe it or not. So it's definitely worth maybe going into Pleasure Beach, seeing if you do get any sort of tickets or tokens to get a discount. Not just on Ripley's, believe it or not, but lots of other things. Even the Crazy Golf Course over there, the Adventure Golf, they do quite a lot. But hopefully we've done a small overview of different attractions that you can do here on the promenade. Like I say, it was a Platinum Jubilee. There was a lot going on. There is going to be a lot going on tonight. There's a laser show and a firework display. Saturday, when we're at the Pleasure Beach, it's late night riding, and I'm sure they've got the firework display then, so that'll be really good to see, and hopefully you'll see that as well. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that I haven't touched on. Is there anything you want to mention, Adam, about the entire promenade? Any recommendations, anything? I mean, we are going to be doing individual vlogs. I've mentioned the piers, I've just touched on them on this vlog, but we already have. We have done 3 separate vlogs for all 3 piers. We're also going to do that for Madame Tussauds, the Sea Life Centre, Blackpool Tower, possibly Coral Island if I can drag Adam into the amusement arcade, because he's telling me how he hates them. But you might change your mind when you go to Coral Island. You might not, but you might. And you'll never know unless you try.
Yeah, like a slingshot.
Exactly, like the slingshot. But no, yeah, all that's left to say is thank you for watching the United Kingdom Attraction channel. Please subscribe. It means a massive difference to me and the channel. And Adam. Someone walked over the grave.
Yeah,
well, I don't know what you expect. We're waiting on the tram. It's not here yet. Might as well last a little bit longer.
I reckon we go and get one of them horse and carriage things.
I reckon we do.
I reckon we do.
My wallet's like, no.
I didn't know you had one. I'll get the crowbar out, don't worry.
But no, yeah, thank you for watching the UK Attraction channel, United Kingdom Attraction channel. Comment on anything that you think we've missed, or anything that you want to know about a certain attraction that we've touched on, but maybe not touched on enough. Because we don't mention everything. We can't mention everything about every attraction, otherwise we'd be here for God knows how long. Something's took Adam's eye. What you want to
I was looking at the screen there for the Pleasure Beach.
Yes, got the big. Yes, they have the hot ice show. I've never actually been to the hot ice show, but it's definitely apparently worth. There it is. Lots of dancers actually sort of rave about it, so maybe it is worth going to see it. It is starting to rain, so I'm going to try and get inside the tram shelter. But please subscribe, comment, like, and we will see you next time, guys.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.